Today we're reading John chapter 11, and then we're reading Luke chapter 17, beginning with verse 11 down through chapter 18, verse 14. Let's first of all talk about John chapter 11. There we have the familiar story of Jesus raising Lazarus from the dead. Now it's interesting. Lazarus, when Jesus is first contacted regarding Lazarus, he's just sick. But Jesus delays going to Bethany where Lazarus was, and subsequently Lazarus dies. Then he goes, and Mary and Martha, the sisters of Lazarus, they say, Master, if you'd have been here, he wouldn't have died. Well, then we get into this discussion between Jesus and the sisters regarding the resurrection. And to make a long story a little bit shorter, Jesus calls Lazarus, "Lazarus, come forth," and Lazarus, after having been dead 4 days, raises from the grave. And Jesus says in the process, "I'm the resurrection of the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live, and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die." And then he asked them, "Believest thou this?" So the raising of Lazarus. Now Bethany was just about 1.5 miles from Jerusalem, and so word gets back to the Pharisees there and to Caiaphas the high priest. And Caiaphas in John 11:50 makes this statement. He says, "Better that one man die," talking about Jesus, "than the whole nation." In other words, he's prophesying. Doesn't realize it, but he's prophesying. He says, Jesus got to go. Then in Luke chapter 17, we begin with, in verse 11, some ungrateful lepers after being healed. And then we get down to the end of chapter 17, and we have some prophecy. By the way, that's not the rapture. Read that, and you'll have to agree with me that that's not the rapture being referenced there. Well, there's interesting stuff in today's reading. I hope you get something out of it, and we'll see you tomorrow.